Hello everybody, this is the 12th episode of my Le Mans Odyssey, and it's a massive game I'm going to be playing as part of a Livecom against Nice, but you're going to find out just why it is a massive game in a moment. But first I want to talk about the amount of injuries I've had, which has been going on ever since the last episode. The amount of players we've had injured is quite staggering, even though it doesn't look like it at the minute. I can just tell you that so many guys picked up some injuries and we were down to the bare bones, particularly in our defence. I'll just talk about Intame got one, Van Doren I think got one, Kenga Kang was injured, Fusiani Cisse got one, Belfort got one, Varro has just recovered, Lois Reina recovered, Zawecki's recovered, De Kegel recovered but is injured again. Diarra recovered but was injured again, but again they're not too long. Zhang Zeki got an injury. Bamba got an injury. Azuni got a slight injury, and just so many players getting injured. I wish I wrote them all down, but now let's just take a look at how we're doing. Yes, ta-da! We're in second place, just 5 points behind leaders Bordeaux, but we're playing away to third place Nice, so all our work could be undone in the matter of 90 minutes, but we've been absolutely splendid ever since I last spoke to you, and here is how we've managed it. So I played a lot of games ever since our defeat to Lorient in the 90th minute, and yeah, there are a lot of green circles there, which is absolutely delightful, and I cannot complain about that. So we'll just go very quickly through the goal scorers, and if I need to click on any results I'll do it for you. Niort gave us a very tough game, but we managed to recover thanks to Fadil Sido, who got his chance because of injuries. We had a massive game against Metz and we destroyed them 4-0. I'll just take a look at that now. Yeah, beautiful performance. We were totally dominant, and it was one we had to win as well, so to get thrashed by Nantes and then thrash someone else was very satisfying. We had our Cup 7th round match against Arras, a lower league team. We beat them. And then a massive win against Monaco at home, thanks to Cisse again. Auxerre, 3-1 winners there. All the first half goals came there. 8th round in our cup run was a close run thing, but we made it in the end. So I was sweating for quite a while, but we did get the result. So that put us into the 9th round, but then we had more games to play. Istres, we beat them 1-0. Agassio, we were lucky here in my opinion. We got a snatch draw, to be honest, but we were trying our best and I was relieved about that. That was the point when Cisse got injured, so we had two winter break games against Paris and Niort. We shockingly lost against Niort, so they're a bit of a bogey team, but then we returned in good form against Dijon in our cup 9th round match. We beat Angers away by 1 goal. Azuni got forward there. Agassio gave us a massive game in the 10th round of the cup, which is the last 32, and we won that in extra time. And then most recently we had a unlucky draw against Nimes. I thought we were a better team, even though we had fewer chances, but that's the way the ball bounced. We got an early injury there, but they got a goal back and that cost us. So we could have gotten within 3 points of the league leaders, but that's the way it happens. But disaster for our finances. Despite our potential cup run, we're 5.3 million in the red and we continue to lose money. So the board had a rethink, and our wages are down by a huge amount, absolutely massive, 64,000 a week, which is about 17,000 less than what we had before. So promotion is now more than a necessity. It is, our life hinges on it, because the club will die if we don't get any help or we don't get promoted. So I'm under big pressure, but thank God the players are performing. So big game today. Our cup run has seen us drawn in the 11th round against the team that knocked us out last year, Arles Avignon, who got relegated. So a huge opportunity here. I'll just quickly comment on that. 115,000 on the line if we win, and 12th round draw hasn't been made, but as you can see, not many teams are left that you'd think, oh, that's a tough one, because the holders Marseille were knocked out against a minnow which is very nice. So as you can see, we have a good chance to have another San Marino Cup run. And if you do want a Livecom for Early Avignon, please let me know in the comments and we can get that cracking. But there'll be so many episodes of this, it will mean less of San Marino and Pentagon, but that's entirely up to you guys. So now enough blabbering. I think it is time to play against Nice, and we'll go just double check everything's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So one guy I'm particularly miffed about is still Mujangi Bia. He is such a moany young man. He constantly hates all my team talks, and he just doesn't really put in the same effort as the other guys, even though he does get a lot of assists. I just don't understand what goes on in his mind. He's a bit of a Mario Balotelli. I don't appreciate his personality, but he is a good player. And we have gone 8 games unbeaten in the league and a total of 12 because of our cup run. So a massive game against Early Avignon. We need revenge very badly, and I definitely would exchange being knocked out by them last year so we could get this far. But it is a massive situation. Continue to do all this stuff. Fusieni Cisse not fit enough to play, but he is fit enough for the bench. They've got a sweaty 5 at the back. Didier Degaard's a massive player for them, so I'll mark him. And I think, yeah, Abrel worth it as well. So our tactics have been the same throughout. We've played the 4-2-3-1 with fluid and standard for most of the time, and that's worked out very well. But it is a very massive occasion. Georgi Makaridze has been brilliant. Boualion's been a great deputy. Intame and Adignon fantastic, as well as Zuecki. Van Doren is announcing retirement at the end of the season, which is devastating since he's been so good. Thomas as well, a king. Omrani, excellent. And Deirard has been a good deputy as well. So everybody in the starting 11 has played well. And he got a very good bench as well. Rossenfelder is very good as well. So he's been a good run. So there we go. Team talk away. That's all good. Not could be better, but there we go. So if we can gain more on Bordeaux, that'll be very good. But it is such a massive pressure game. I'm not gonna change the tactics. So here we go. We play Nice. Huge game. We'll just take a look at these fixtures now. So much to talk about since I wanted to play on. No transfers in, just one loan transfer out. Let's just check these stats. Yeah, we're doing well. We're going to get far forward. There we go. No chances thus far. It's going to be a short Livecom. Yeah, Sinogo scores there. Bordeaux score. So that's bad news for us. We need to get on the score sheet as soon as we can. Didier Degaard books. Antano books. Still Nice have now got an advantage. Who is going to create the first chance of this game? It's always these Livecoms in 2013 that are boring. 2-0 Bordeaux. I think we need to take a risk, go control. Here we go, Georgi Makaridze finds Omrani, gives it away though. Fernandez to Gomes. Oh, this is threatening. Silla can't get the ball. You can see 3 centre backs against 1 striker. It's a bad combo. I may need to bring on Cisse. That's a good effort from Omrani, but it's a great passing move, and that's... Oh, Degaard has to get off! Get him off, ref! Get him off! That was a dirt tackle. Absolute dirt. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. That was a dirt tackle. He didn't mean it, but it was absolute dirt. Came right on top of my player's ankle, and that is a deserved red card. Massive moment in this game. There hasn't been a red card for my opponents for quite a while, but we'll take it. We don't want to go 7 points behind the league leaders. Yeah, that's 3-1 in that game. We're going into half time. Pressure. So terrible first half, but we have the advantage. We want to get cracking on that. We'll need to Fusieni Cisse will have to come out at some stage. You're going to float crosses in. I keep forgetting to do that one. It's very effective. Omrani, put him. We're going to make these inside forwards, put more pressure on their guys, the defenders. It's still very much for the taking. I'm going to say assertive. Keep going, you can still win. As you can see, not great. Can we recover it though with more faith? No. Okay, that'll do. The keeper, I'll be alright with him. We'll retain the ball and continue to control. So let's get this, guys. It'll be so important We need to keep unbeaten for as long as possible. And Civelli, Paloon, and now Van Dorlen has a knock. We're going to have to keep him on. I don't have a substitute ready. Here's Van Dorlen himself. That's a goal! Omrani! He's there again. The man whose position is probably most under threat because of Rossenfelder. He's been magnificent, and yet he continues to hold his place. So that is a huge goal. Do I need to make a change? Van Doren, I don't want to, but I might. We really don't need another left back injured. Most of my injuries have been because of training, even though I never set a higher than average, mind you. So who can play left? No, you don't have anyone who can play left. Wallon will have to go there. Swap in Intame. He had to play there the last round. And Konate was very good in his debut, so we'll bring him on. We might not need Cisse after all. Silla, he hasn't really recovered from that, so I'll bring him on Belfort. So a massive goal. And definitely a surprise reaction for me. I was not expecting Omrani to leap above everyone else and score. But chances are I'm going to bring on Rossenfelder, who deserves a lot of games before we have to give him back the loss. So we're 1-0 up. All is right with the world. Dijon overtake Nice because they are... Oh Lord! What the fuck? Orloz have turned it around against Bordeaux. Unbelievable. I did not notice that in the corner at all. So again, what a surprise. Dijon aren't playing, that's why, that's what's gone. So unbelievable capitulation from Bordeaux, and that will put Orleans out of the relegation zone. So they're not going to be a jobber after 77 minutes, Jesus. I'm gonna give Rossenfelder for King of Kings, swap with Omrani, box to box, and advanced playmakers. So that's very good. Let's keep it going, lads. We have been the better team, and I think because they 5 at the back, they're not going to be able to do anything about it. It's even though, so maybe go back to defence. That didn't work in the last game, so big pressure. I hope the volume isn't too loud, but the attendance seems quite low in the stadium because Nice are obviously our high standard club. They don't want to suck in the lower division. That's a Konate foul. I hope he's not going to get a booking, but I'm afraid he is. Defensive, we need to get back now. We've had our fun. That's Boilon to clear. Counter attack. I'll get this out of the way for you now. It's Curvan, Belfort. Belfort with Boilon alongside. Boilon to Omrani. There's Mujangi Bia. Unselfishly played. And it's 2-0 to Le Mans. What a result this is. I would have expected our unbeaten run to end tonight, but it certainly hasn't. And that was superb play from Omrani. What a star. Thank God he hasn't been suffering from the injuries. Clermont equalised. Munjani Bia booked. And that should be about the end of the game. So unbelievable results today. Gazalek beat Metz, who have capitulated along with Agassio. Orleans still 4-3 up. Agassio drawing with Sedan. They need to get winning again. But that's all good for us. Monaco play later. Delod deservingly of 90, but it hits the bar. He hits the bar there. But now that should be the final kick of the game. Nice have bottled it against us, and we really are now in the form of our lives. We've gone on 2 massive unbeaten streaks after the terrible start to the season. So Bordeaux feeling the Le Mans heat, and we have 4 points clear of Dijon, even though they have the game in hand. Fantastic. And that should be the final whistle. Yeah, this will be the last attack of the game. Yeah, very boring Livecom to say the least, so I hope you can forgive me for that, but a very nice victory. Very, very good. Fantastique Le Mans. And that puts us 7th, an even game, but we took our chances even though we had fewer on target. So Van Dorlen plays for the 50th time for Le Mans, as does Curvin Belfort, and we've gone 13 games unbeaten, so massive. Oh no, you're joking. Oh, it's 4-4 in that game. 4-4. But we're now within 3 points of... Oh, that is bollocks. Oh, God. Well. Bordeaux show of fighting spirit. And Van Doren. Oh, this is crazy. He doesn't want to play, does he? Better speak to him before I end the episode. Yeah, actually, yeah, we need to tell him to enjoy his retirement. So, well, that is a big surprise. I do want to keep him for another year, but right, that's good. That's professional by Gonzaga Van Doren, and he is gonna take his retirement like a gentleman. And that is why he's probably been my best signing for Le Mans. Like, not the player I inherited, but you know, the best one I've signed. He's just been sensational. And that should conclude the episode. Just one little tidbit: the guy that was forced out of the club by me has now taken over at North. Dennis Zanko is his name. So that's another thing. It should be an interesting feud. But now that is a massive result. We're 3 points off the league lead, and the second half of the season's just begun. So I suppose we'll go through. We might livecom that. Do you want to see a livecom against Arlay Avignon, or would you rather go through February and see what the club, what the draw for our 12th round game is? Should we win, and how we're doing in the league? It's all up to you guys. I'm not going to force anything you don't want. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Great result, very pleased with that, and we'll speak again soon. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.